ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race, and he won it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back. It's Green. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Green. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Lucas.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lucas. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Noles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Ball carrier tackled there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles.
Touchdown, Florida State. Number 86 with the catch in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score. Florida State.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the wideout goes in motion. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Green. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Got it.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Unlock.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
One more play before they head to the locker room. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Important second down play coming up. The pocket breaking down. And off the deflection, it's caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Williams. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, first and 10. They're going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. On the run, it's Williams. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Testing the right side here. Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Running with purpose. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 here. Looking downfield. It's Green. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, they're better off just taking a knee there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Noles. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
makes the score Florida State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's found some room at the 45.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Green. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Hawks. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Arkansas.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead.
Florida State, 35. Arkansas, 34.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.